So in the previous class, we had looked at different methods of data collection, and in this class, we'll start off with interview. Okay, so there are several methods and several techniques that you can try when you're trying to collect data. One of them is interview, questioning, observation, biophysical methods, and other methods. We'll go one by one. First of all, we'll look at interview today. How interviews are performed and what are the types of interview. Now, essentially, interview is a process of communication or interaction wherein the subjects in the sense the interviewee. So let us suppose you are the researcher and you are interviewing someone. So you will be the interviewer and you are interviewing an interviewee. So uh, the researcher is the interviewer. Okay, and the subject is once again is the interviewee. Okay, on whom the interview is being what do you call presented or whatever you call it. Okay, on whom the interview is conducting the interview. Essentially what you are doing is you are verbally talking to them face to face situation may you are talking to them, although the interview is generally associated with counseling or psychotherapy. It is used effectively to collect useful information as well from individuals in several research settings. Okay, if you go by the specific definition itself, it is a method of data collection, and when one person, which is the interviewer, asks questions to another person, they are called the respondent or they are called the interviewee. Now this can not only be face to face, but it can also be done telephonically. Now generally there are a few characteristics of any interview. First of all, the interviewer and the participants or the respondents, any of the participants in the interviewer, they're strangers to each other. They do not know each other. Okay. You have to make sure in order to avoid personal bias and to avoid any bias, partiality bias or whatever you call it, you have to make sure that both the respondents or both the participants, the respondent as well as the interviewer, both of them, or if they are more than two as well, they are complete strangers. They do not know each other. Okay. Then the relationship between them is a transitory one, in the sense that it's a very temporary relationship. That relationship is only confined to that room or to that interview itself. After the interview they politely leave, that's it. Okay. And the mode of obtaining verbal answers to questions put verbally. Now you can, there are several ways of collecting this data. You can collect the data by writing it down, short notes mein likh sakte hain aap, ya you prepared a scale and you are asking specific questions and you are writing it down in the scale, or you are recording it in a audio recorder, things like that. ठीक है, आप उनके एक्सप्रेशंस देख के उनके responses रिकॉर्ड कर सकते, verbal cues, body language, all of them will count in this. ठीक है. uh, Along with that, this is not, interview is not exactly a very casual conversation. ठीक है, there is a very specific purpose to the interview. ठीक है, let us suppose you are interviewing individuals about their quality of life after a certain treatment that they have went through. Let us suppose you are interviewing cancer patients, cancer survivors who have survived cancer, who have undergone radiotherapy and chemotherapy for several cycles, and they survived. So, after this treatment, what is their quality of life? You, as a researcher, are going to these individuals and you are interviewing them. So, there is a very specific purpose to the interview. It is not just casual conversation that that is had between friends. Okay. The interaction between the interviewer and the respondent may not necessarily be face to face. As I told you, it can also be telephonic. Okay, sometimes it can be telephonic. It has its own challenges, but it can be telephonic as well. And although most of these conversations occur between two people, it is not always what do you call it, is not always limited to a single respondent, in the sense that it is not always restricted to a single interviewee. As in, one interviewer can interview several people at the same time as well. आप group बना के, let us suppose you are interviewing 3-4 people or maybe 6 to 10 people. You'll have different types of interviews. Based on that you will learn it, but essentially it's not limited to only one person. ठीक है. And this is not a standardized process in the sense that interview can be modified based on the situation. Now you will have interviews where there is a proper standard and structured interview jaisa rehta, but situationally you'll have to change the interview pattern. You might have to change a few questions, you might have to change the order of a few questions. Okay, depends on the interviewee and depends on several things. Okay, now coming to the benefits of interview, so that is the basic process of interview kaisa rehta. Coming to benefits of interview, first of all, it will provide in-depth and detailed information. Okay, you can get a lot of information from an interview by talking to an individual. You can get a great depth of response from them as well. It will enable the interviewer to get information concerning their feelings or attitudes related to any phenomena. Okay, here any phenomena isn't the phenomena under research. For example, अब मैं quality of life की बात करा, you can get in depth. अब जैसा लेट अस सपोज आप सिंपली एक स्केल में, लेट अस सपोज आप क्लिनिक में जाके पेशेंट्स हु आर अबाउट टू गेट डिस्चार्ज फ्रॉम कैंसर, कैंसर पेशेंट्स हु आर अबाउट टू गेट डिस्चार्ज, उन लोगों से जाके पूछे हाउ इज योर क्वालिटी ऑफ लाइफ, दे विल टेल इट इज बैड. They'll not tell how bad it is, or they might tell it is good. They'll not tell how good it is, or they'll not go into detail. Once you are performing an interview, you are making them comfortable, you're sitting down and you're actually having a conversation. In that you can get a much more in-depth uh, you know uh, details and a lot of information. You can get a higher response from them as well. Okay, it elicits a lot of interesting information as well if they are willing to talk. Sometimes certain individuals will be they will simply ignore the question, but if you perform an interview, there is a good chance that because it has a very specific purpose, both of these parties where they are involved कि उनको सामने वालों को भी पता है they are in an interview, they are more open to give more information. And you have to make sure that whenever you are interviewing individuals, you keep their identity, you guard their identity, you do not reveal their identity. It is best for the purpose of the research as well as for their privacy as well. ठीक है. You can, another very big advantage of performing interview is that you can get data from illiterate subjects as well. Subjects who are not literate, who cannot see, no, literate subject है तो आप एक scale दे सकते हैं, you can give a piece of paper and you can get a response from them. If it is a illiterate person, or even if they are not illiterate, let us suppose they only know how to speak and talk in maybe their regional language, but they do not know how to speak and talk in English. Let us suppose you are performing their interview in English. So you as an interviewer, it will be your job to talk to them in their regional language and get information out of them. So in this scenario, even if they are illiterate, you can get a lot of information out of them if you fluently speak that language, or even if you get a translator for that matter. ठीक है, you can clarify a lot of misunderstandings about the data that you get. ठीक है, especially sensitive subjects के बारे में. It can provide a lot of clarification on a topic under discussion. You can ask a question at several levels. You can get in-depth information, up maximum information collect कर सकते. It will help you collect supplementary information as well. अब supplementary information में आता, for example, what is the patient's economic status. Okay, you can get a better picture. What is their living conditions. Now even if their economic condition is good, their living conditions might not be good, or even if their living conditions are good, their economic conditions at this moment might not be good. Okay. Now for example, hospital patients here, for example, if it is a middle class family, initially their economic status should be fine, but uh, after, let's suppose, someone who has undergone chemotherapy and things like that, they are expensive drugs. So there is a good chance that their economic status will be severely impacted. ठीक है, and it'll take some time for them to re-establish themselves, to stabilize themselves. So वो पूरा information आप interview से ले सकते हैं. You can use special devices such as scoring devices या visual material, ठीक है, to improve the quality of the interview. uh, Along with that, the interviews are very flexible and adaptable in the sense that you can control the duration of the interview, you can control how the interview is going. Okay, you can also get information from people who are not able to write, not just illiterate in the sense that, let us suppose someone has disability where they are not able to write, or they have an eye patch, things like that. Currently they are not able to write and read. वो वो टाइम पे भी, let us suppose you are interviewing people who have undergone eye surgery, तो for a period of time they will not be able to read and write for a while. ठीक है, तो वैसे लोगों को भी इंटरव्यू आप कर सकते हो. Now those are all the benefits of interview. Coming to types of interview, the first type of interview will be structured. Now there are several types of interview. I'll be going over the important ones. Okay, 5 6 types है. Structured interview, ठीक है, इसको डायरेक्टिव इंटरव्यू भी बोलते हैं. Now, structured interview, as the name suggests, यहाँ पर there is a proper standard. This is a proper standardized interview. ठीक है. In this, you have a specific set of questions, and you have a specific order in which you will ask those questions. ठीक है. Interview schedule is formalized, and it has a very limited number of questions. The aim is to ensure that each and every interviewee, let us suppose you are conducting the interview on 30 individuals, same interview on 30 individuals. The aim is that you will ask the same questions to all the 30 individuals. Now, considering all of them are confining to your phenomena under which you are studying. So, for example, 30 patients of diabetes mellitus hai. You are studying certain complication of diabetes mellitus. आप क्या कर रहे हैं? 30 diabetes mellitus patients को interview कर रहे हैं. You will ask the same questions to all 30 people, and you will ask them in the same order as well. ठीक है. It increases reliability and credibility of research data. Okay, in general, there are several advantages to it and disadvantages as well. Okay, because you are asking the same questions to everyone and you are asking them in the same order, it is very easy to compare data, one patient to other patient. Out of those 30 patients, let us suppose patient 1 2 3 जो भी है, उन लोगों के responses को compare करना बहुत easy है. You can record the data without any problem very easily. ठीक है, because it will be the same sheet of paper, or even if you're recording the audio, it will be the same information and the same, even if it is not the exact same information, it is information to similar questions, the same question. Like, even if it is skewed a little bit, it can be recorded very easily as such. And attention will not be diverted to irrelevant data. ठीक है, आपका conversation एक certain set, एक certain pace पे जाता, and only it will be limited to certain questions. आप जितने questions बनाए बस वही पूछेंगे, बस उसके अलावा इधर उधर कहीं भी your data will not go. Yeah, conversation will not randomly move around here and there. इधर उधर की बातें नहीं करते आप. Okay, that is one advantage of there is some of the advantages of structured interview. The disadvantage is that it will lose spontaneity. ठीक है, नेचुरल कॉन्वर्जेशन में जो स्पॉन्टेनिटी रहती एंड जो आइडिया स्पार्क होते, जो नए नए टॉपिक्स आते, वो चले आते, आपके पास स्पॉन्टेनियस इंफॉर्मेशन मिलना मुश्किल है. ठीक है, and in this you will not be able to see the respondent's view, or in another way of putting it is that you can only see the respondent's view in a very minimized manner, in the sense that investigator जैसा देखना चाह रहा बस वैसा ही दिखता आपको. ठीक है, दैट इंटरव्यूई खुल के बात करना जरूरी नहीं है. ठीक है, देयर इज अ चांस दैट द रेस्पोंडेंट और द इंटरव्यूई might not go into a lot of detail. They will only be very specific to the questions that are being asked to them, because it is not a natural conversation. uh, as I told you, spontaneity चले जाती, and ज़्यादा डिटेल इन्फॉर्मेशन में भी लेयर्ड इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता. जैसा क्वेश्चन है बस वैसा ही आंसर आता आपको. ठीक है, especially if it is a interview wherein you are giving the paper to the individual and you are asking the questions and things like that. The exact opposite will be unstructured interview. Okay, इसको नॉन डायरेक्टिव इंटरव्यू भी बोलते हैं. Now, unstructured interview will be the exact opposite, in the sense that there is no structure, meaning it is giving full, freedom for spontaneity. यहाँ पर interview schedule is not formalized. ठीक है, there are a lot of open-ended questions, in the sense that the interviewee can go into a lot more depth about whatever they want to talk about, their feelings or whatever it is, their beliefs, and you can change the questions based on the respondents' intelligence, ठीक है, their understanding and their beliefs in general. Okay, um, and along with that, the aim of this interview, unstructured interview, is to get information, as much explorative information that you get from the interviewee as possible. It will also increase the reliability and credibility of research data, because you are getting data at a much more detailed level. Structured interview में जैसा कंप्रेस्ड रहता है डेटा, जो क्वेश्चन पूछे बस उसका ही आंसर दे रहे, मे बी जितना आंसर दे रहे हैं वो भी पूरा खुल के नहीं दे रहे, कम इंफॉर्मेशन में दे रहे, जस्ट सक्सेंट आंसर्स दे रहे, तो दैट विल नॉट बी द केस इन दिस। ठीक है, यू विल गेट मच मोर रिलायबल आंसर्स, मच मोर क्रेडिबल आंसर्स एज वेल। ठीक है, a disadvantage is that it is prone to interviews bias, in the sense that interviewee अब जैसा ले interviewer जैसा लेके जाना चाह रहा conversation को वैसे जाता, because it is an unstructured interview, there is way too much freedom। ठीक है, now the data that you are obtaining from one interview is not comparable to the data of the next, because यहाँ पर खुली बात हो रही, you are not structuring it with respect to questions। ठीक है, अब जैसा 10 questions है which you are asking to everyone, those 10 questions will not be present in these unstructured interviews, you are asking open-ended questions that will go here and there। ठीक है, even though it will provide great opportunity in an unrestricted manner, there will be a lot of wasted and unproductive conversation। ठीक है, आप जो कॉन्वर्जेशन जो करेंगे वो कॉन्वर्जेशन बहुत इधर उधर जा सकता। ठीक है, देर माइट नॉट बी ए पर्टिकुलर प्रॉपर डायरेक्शन टू द कॉन्वर्जेशन समटाइम्स। ठीक है, दैट इज द प्रॉब्लम विद अनस्ट्रक्चर्ड इंटरव्यूज। देन वी हैव इन डेप्थ इंटरव्यूज। In-depth interviews are intensive, much more intensive and investigative type of interviews. Here you are aiming to study the respondents' opinions and emotions on the basis of interview guide. So essentially, आप क्या करते हैं? This requires a lot more training and interpersonal skills as well, because you are trying to get as much information out of the out of the respondent, and this you are doing by better interpersonal skills, meaning you have to be a very good conversationalist. You have to make sure that you are not getting too personal, but you will get personal with them slowly. Slowly you start to dig deeper and deeper। ठीक है, you have to take them in confidence, and you have to try to get as much extremely personal feelings and emotions as much as possible। ठीक है, unconscious feelings जो रहते हैं वो भी निकालने की कोशिश करते। ठीक है, this requires a much more in-depth training when compared to structured interview as well, because structured interview में आपके पास questions है, आप वही questions पूछेंगे and उसके आंसर्स मिलेंगे आपको। यहाँ पर आप और ज्यादा डीपली जा रहे हैं, अनस्ट्रक्चर्ड से भी ज्यादा डीप जा रहे हैं। ठीक है, अनस्ट्रक्चर्ड में इधर उधर की बात कर सकते हैं, बट उसमें जरूरी नहीं है कि जो रेस्पोंडेंट है, जो इंटरव्यूई है, माइट गो वेरी डीप। they will tell you more than structured, but there is a chance that they will not go into personal feelings and things like that। in in-depth interviews you are specifically targeting that। ठीक है, this is designed to encourage free expression, specifically affecting charged information। ठीक है, then we have focused group interviews। Focused group interviews, now focused group interviews में this is also a unstructured group interview wherein you are collecting 6 to 10 people। ठीक है, यू आर मेकिंग अ स्मॉल ग्रुप ऑफ 6 to 10 people। ठीक है, होमोजेनस ग्रुप है, दे रिप्रेजेंट सेम कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, दे हैव द सेम प्रॉब्लम, एंड द फिनोमेना दैट यू आर स्टडिंग ऑल ऑफ देम कन्फाइंड टू दैट फिनोमेना। ठीक है, आप ये इसलिए करते हैं टू गेन इनसाइट फ्रॉम अप्रोप्रिएट सैंपल और टारगेट पॉपुलेशन। ठीक है, देयर इज अ फुली प्लान डिस्कशन, केयरफुली प्लान डिस्कशन, where the interviewer guides the discussion according to the written set of questions। you have a written set of questions, even though it is unstructured type, you have a certain questions that you have, a few questions that you have written down and topics that are need to be covered। but the thing is that आप वो क्वेश्चंस को ऐसा प्रेजेंट करते इंटरव्यू में, you will put it in between the conversation, it will not exactly be like a question answer kind of session। ठीक है, so for example the duration of the interview is about 1.5 to 2 hours, so there is plenty of time for you to push in the questions during the conversation itself। you have a free conversation and you will pick up on a lot of cues, आप slowly slowly questions पूछने लगते, and it will not be like interviewer one answer this question, ऐसा नहीं रहता, आप generally कॉन्वर्जेशन के बीच में वो क्वेश्चन को इंसर्ट कर देते। ठीक है, and all the information including facial expression, body language, all of that is included। sometimes you will need a moderator, more often than not focus group interviews में एक moderator रहता who will lead the discussion। ठीक है, they will also be part of your interview, they will help you in leading the interview। ठीक है, it is free from inflexibility of formal methods, there is no inflexibility of formal methods, जैसा क्वेश्चन आंसर पूछ रहे हैं आप वही आंसर दे रहे हैं, वैसा नहीं रहता फोकस ग्रुप इंटरव्यूज में, because it is unstructured। and you will get a lot of wide range of information. It can stimulate a lot of new ideas, especially creative concepts. And biggest advantage is that in a focus group interview, one person's response, let us suppose upon focus group, essentially these classes are like focus group interviews in a way, even though you guys are not talking, which is sad, but essentially let us suppose you guys are part of a focus group interview wherein you four are part of the focus group interview. I am asking you a question about, let us suppose अपन conversation में situation of COVID in Hyderabad, yeah, situation of COVID in India, and what are your ideas? What are your thoughts about it? Let us suppose Ankita is telling something, and based on that, Gracie is getting another idea or concept. It is triggering a response from another person. So Gracie कुछ और बोल रही, then from that Shivani is telling something, then Sushmita is telling something. ऐसा one person's response will trigger a response from another person, ठीक है, leading to a much more in-depth conversation, ठीक है, ज़्यादा deep जा सकते हैं. And it involves many participants at one time. आप बहुत सारा information एक time पे collect कर ले सकते हैं. The disadvantage is that there is chance of client and researcher bias. ठीक है, जो researcher पूछना चाह रहा बस वही information मिलता. It is difficult to moderate. And it will be difficult to code, analyze, and interpret as well, because there is a lot of information being thrown at you. It will be very hard to analyze that data, because you have to remove all the unnecessary data first, collect only what is necessary for you, and from that you can analyze. Okay. And focus group interviews are generally not a very good representative of general population. Okay. Then we have telephonic interviews. Telephonic interviews may see, this is a very non-personal method. Now you will see this a lot in industrial surveys. You'll see this a lot in especially in developed regions. I'm sure आपके mobile पे भी कई calls आते हैं दिन में. Let us suppose you have bought something on Amazon. Within a day or two you will get a call about them. How was the service, how is the product, so on and so forth. ऐसे telephonic interviews होते हैं, ठीक है. It is much more flexible, especially if it is a non-recorded, it is a personal, in the sense that if actually on the other end of the call there is a person who is calling and who is talking to you, versus let us suppose it is a recorded interview, उसमें उतना personal नहीं रहता. This is more flexible and it is a quick way of obtaining information, and the cost is generally low, ठीक है. Pretty easily accessible as well. Almost everyone has a phone nowadays. The disadvantage is that people who do not have a phone, आप वहाँ पर limitation create कर दे रहे हैं, ठीक है. Those people will not be able to respond or will not be able to give you information. You cannot take information based on the patient's or the person's characteristics, facial features, environment. वो basis पे person का कैसा reaction आ रहा, वो पूरा आप record नहीं कर सकते. It is difficult to establish a good rapport with the patient. आप जिससे भी बात कर रहे हैं फोन पे रैपो बनाना मुश्किल है. यू कैन बट इट विल बी डिफिकल्ट, ठीक है. So those are some disadvantages of telephonic interview. One another advantage of telephonic interview is that you do not require a lot of staff, ठीक है. Especially training of the staff is not required, not a lot of training at least, ठीक है. And you can access the respondents very easily. आप telephone directory use करके you can get a lot of numbers from it and you can access them very easily. Now, coming to the process of the interview, these are all the types of interview, not at least all, some of the important ones. Coming to the process of the interview, first step will be preparation for the interview. So, इसमें आता, you have to fix an appointment first of all. think you have to assign a proper time. You have to make sure that your appearance, especially appearance and dress as an interviewer, is proper. You have to wear properly and you have to make sure that you are not just physical cues, your cues such as your communication. You have to make sure whenever you are communicating it is showing genuine interest, okay. You have to dress in a very, it might not necessarily be a completely formal fashion, but according to the interview, जैसा interview है structured है, unstructured है, किससे बात कर रहे हैं आप, accordingly आप तैयार होके जाना पड़ता, ठीक है. You have to be familiarized with the interview schedule as well. आप कौन से questions कब कब पूछेंगे, कैसा जाएगा interview, all of that. If there is a moderator involved, or both of you should, the interviewer and the moderator should already collaborate इससे पहले, and you should be aware what are the questions that are going to be asked and how are they going to be asked. Then वैसा एक general idea कैसा जाने वाला है interview. या how you are hoping that interview should go. ठीक है. Then there is pre-interview introduction. ठीक है. प्री इंटरव्यू इंट्रोडक्शन में द रिसर्चर इंट्रोड्यूसिंग हिमसेल्फ और हरसेल्फ टू ऑल रेस्पोंडेंट्स respectfully, as per their cultural practices. You identify each respondent by their name. ठीक है. That's a very very important psychological cue. Describe the intention of the interview. ठीक है. Make sure that there is very less disturbance. ठीक है. As much as practically possible, जितना कम disturbance रहा इंटरव्यू के टाइम पे उतना अच्छा. Describe the structure of the interview. Mention that all the information that you will get from the respondents will be completely confidential. That information will not be exposed to anyone. Okay, ask them if they have any questions. Give them hints about how long that interview will go on. Even if you don't outright tell कि ये interview आधे घंटे के लिए जाएगा या एक घंटे के लिए जाएगा, you will give them hints generally so that they have a general idea कितना लंबा चलेगा बोल के, based on how you are going to ask questions. Develop a rapport. ठीक है. uh, After the primary introduction, the researcher starts to develop a rapport with respondents, at least for the duration of the interview. ठीक है. By developing confidence, by understanding their concerns, the, at the beginning of the conversation itself, before you are going into the proper interview, taking them into confidence. ठीक है. And carrying the interview forward. Now, after you establish a rapport, the technical task of asking questions from interview schedule starts. Okay, you will start asking certain questions. You'll start the interview. You'll ask one question at a time. You might repeat the question if the interviewer did not understand it or if they didn't hear it, if necessary. Okay, you have to make sure that the respondent is understanding the question properly. Listen very carefully to the subject's information. Okay, to be a good interviewer and to be a good conversationalist, as such, you have to make sure that you listen very very carefully. Okay, listen without bias as well. Don't give any responses to their answers. Okay, you should make sure that you do not show any signs of surprise, shock, or anger, and allow the subject is sufficient time to answer the questions. Observe their facial cues, observe their gestures, their tone of voice. Whenever you are asking a question, are they getting aggressive? Are they getting sad? What is happening to their emotions? They maintain a neutral attitude. As an interviewer, you have to make sure that you maintain a neutral attitude with respect to the conversational issues. You should not get emotionally involved with the interview itself. Okay. Take a note if the answers seem to be very vague and ambiguous. Okay, sometimes if the answers are very vague and ambiguous, it means that the interviewee does not want to answer that question or about that topic in detail. Okay, make sure that you have additional follow-up questions to obtain any additional data or supplementary data. Don't hurry the interview. Okay, if silence is being very prolonged, introduce a new stimulus, but make sure that you are not hurrying the interview. Okay, those are all ways through which how you carry the interview forward. Then recording the interview. Now you can record the interview in 3-4 ways. One is you can record the responses by taking notes, या फिर आप शॉर्ट हैंड के साथ लिख सकते, या फिर आप टेप रिकॉर्डर या वीडियो रिकॉर्डर यूज कर सकते रिकॉर्ड करने के लिए इंटरव्यू. Then finally you will close the interview. So after the interview is done, you'll politely ask the respondent to leave, and such you will thank them for their time. You will with a friendly smile, and you'll say goodbye and all of that. Okay, you'll be very cordial with them. Okay, you'll thank them for the time that they have given for the interview, and that they have contributed a lot for the research and all of that. Okay, so that is how the process of interview goes. Okay. Even though there are a number of advantages to the interview, there are a few disadvantages as well to the process of interview in general, because it is a time consuming and costly affair. Okay. Sometimes you'll have to pay the interviewee to answer the questions. You will definitely have to pay the investigator or whoever is questioning. Different interviewers may understand and translate different interviews in different ways. Okay. अलग अलग depending on their personal knowledge, interviewers may interpret the information that they are getting in different ways. Okay. There's a high chance of interviewers bias as well. Okay. So that is the process of interview. Tomorrow we'll look into questionnaire. If possible, we'll go into the other topics as well. Composite and attitude skills में भी जा सकते हैं. ठीक है.